weather aware throughout the weekend. Now, continuing into Saturday night, we see the exact same sort of pattern with those scattered showers coming up and then dying down after about an hour or two. But that heat really isn't going anywhere, especially for the next 5 or 6 days. This heat risk map showing us throughout the weekend and into next week, still in that moderate to major and possibly even that extreme category as we go into next week. Would not be surprised to see those heat alerts return as we head into Monday and Tuesday, as those temperatures remain in those low to mid 90s and those heat index near 100 throughout next week into tomorrow. Now, this is the reason why we're seeing these showers begin to move off, is this low pressure that has been really parked over Indiana the past few days, along with this stationary boundary that has provided that lift for these showers. It's beginning to finally move off to the east, and what that's going to do is it's going to take away a lot of the impetus for these showers to go up, and it's going to make it a lot drier and a lot better for your Father's Day. Futurecast beginning to show these showers begin to move out as we head into Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, we start to see a little bit more of those showers maybe pop right along I-70 and south, but I wouldn't say we're going to have widespread rainfall like we've seen the past few days. I think it's going to be a lot more scattered in nature. So for all the dads out there wanting to enjoy Father's Day, if you want to go to that barbecue, that car show, maybe even just mow the lawn and enjoy a Sunday afternoon with the family, I don't think you should cancel any plans. I think it's going to be a lot nicer out there and maybe even see a lot more sunshine than we've seen in quite a few days, which I think a lot of us could really look forward to. Tomorrow, 82, right around normal for this time of mid-June. Partly sunny and isolated shower possible, especially as you head further south. But look at these winds out of the northeast at 5 to 10. That signals that that front has passed through Indianapolis. And instead of that muggy air, we're going to see a little bit more cooler, more refreshing air come throughout the region. And that's also going to cut down on our rain chances for a few days. 15-20% chance Sunday and Monday, so really scattered. We're still going to have an afternoon rain chance, but I don't think it's going to be anything significant. On the other hand, Tuesday and Wednesday, now that's when our next rainmaker moves through. Especially Wednesday, we're going to want to watch for a shower or a thunderstorm especially. Really, the details too far out right now to fine-tune any details, but a rumble of thunder or two is possible Wednesday. But overall, 7 days showing that warming trend with those shower chances in there. 84 on Monday, 85 on Tuesday, 83 on Wednesday as that shower chances move through and cools us down a little bit. But look, the temperature turns up to 11 here. 84 on Thursday, 87 on Friday, 89 on Saturday. We may see our first 90 of the year next weekend. Morning. Looking outside at the Indianapolis Zoo, we're finally seeing those elephants pop out on our zoo camera. We haven't seen them all morning due to those showers we've seen across the region this morning, but finally seeing those elephants starting to have some fun across the zoo here. Right now, if you're looking at downtown Indianapolis, 73 degrees out there, those winds out of the southwest at about 9 miles an hour. Feels like 73 and that dew point is at 70, so it feels muggy outside, and it's felt muggy for most of the week, but temperatures right now starting to feel not that bad. 73, low to mid 70s across most of the state, including 73 in Muncie and Indianapolis right now. Now, if we look out west, it's not as calm of a weather story. Currently a moderate risk, that's a level 4 out of 5 for portions of Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, and that is due to a system that is dropping south that we will see here tomorrow that may provide the impetus for some severe weather here. But if we take a look at Guardian radar out there in the plains, see some severe weather popping up across portions of north central Oklahoma, and then this secondary line beginning to develop here across portions of Kansas and Nebraska, dropping south and going to be the main player out west today. But as that system moves to the east, it's going to set us up for some severe weather as we head into tomorrow. But right now, mostly quiet across central Indiana. Live Guardian radar showing a few showers across portions of east central Indiana, particularly along I-69 between about the Anderson exit up towards Middletown and then just south of Yorktown as you head into Delaware County. These aren't really severe or that heavy at all, but they're still going to remain in the area for a little while longer before we maybe see some dry time right around lunchtime. Speaking of this afternoon, that family fun forecast showing those temperatures up into the low 80s, 82 as you're driving home tonight at about 5 p.m. Still a shower or two possible, but it's not going to be that stronger on the severe side. 83 going to be our high today in Indianapolis with those scattered showers and storms like I mentioned. Southwest wind at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Precipitation chances about 40, 50, 60%. Not going to be a washout. Still going to be wildly scattered in nature. Futurecast beginning to show these showers popping up right after lunchtime. 12:30, 1 o'clock, beginning to pop up and then move to the east. By the time we're headed home tonight, going to begin to calm down. We're going to have a quiet night ahead of us as we look into tomorrow. But for tonight, like I mentioned, going to be quite nice out there. 70 degrees, really warm overnight low, mostly cloudy with a stray shower or two possible, with those winds pretty light out of the south-southwest at about 5 miles an hour. Now tomorrow, that's when we're going to see the heavier things. 85 degrees with that severe weather threat. So let's go ahead and break that down. Severe outlook tomorrow showing that enhanced 3 out of 5 risk, especially highlighted across central Indiana, particularly the Indianapolis up to Fort Wayne. Now that's where we're going to see that highlighted risk for especially strong storms. And the biggest threats tomorrow going to be that wind and flooding. Although a hail report and an isolated spin-up tornado or two cannot be ruled out, damaging winds still going to be that main threat tomorrow. So let's time this out. Futurecast showing us getting through most of tomorrow fine, and then we begin to see this secondary line of storms begin to form up tomorrow night into the overnight hours. That's going to provide that biggest impact for rainfall and those damaging winds as we head into tomorrow and into tomorrow night. After that, we begin to heat up rapidly as we head into the weekend and into next week. Temperatures up into the mid-80s and even our first 90s of the year as we head Saturday, Sunday into Monday, Tuesday as we head into next work week.